break part going on the clock, and the game is scoreless at present. The referee today is Malachy McDade from Monrose. He joined us just with Gahar McCullough having a free for Glenelly with 30 metres out. Gahar swings the right foot, it's gone to the right, it's gone wide. Off Jeremy McNulty from Gortin. Welcome, Jeremy.
How are you keeping? Two good teams here today, and it's a lovely day for it, and I'm sure they're looking forward to the experience of playing the final.
Conditions seem fine today for playing football.
I think we're up a wee bit of a height, there's a wee bit of a one, but down there it looks perfect, and two good teams, should be a good game.
Kick out from Rory O'Neill out to the far side, picked up over there by
Sinead McAleer.
Sinead got well to recover then, kicked in front to Conor O'Neill. Conor out in front, the linesman on the far side is Paul Gallagher, and he's given that ball to Glenelly. Whatever sort of breeze is in it, Jim, I believe probably favouring the men from the Glen at this stage.
Aye, it looks that way, and you know, if we get the ball in quick, Glenelly has some good forwards there that can do a bit of damage, you know.
Broken out there by Oisin McNulty out well in front. Kicked into the full forward. It's Cormac McConnell clears that one out to his right hand side, looking for Gavin McGarvey. Gavin McGarvey, the ball intercepted again by that man, Oisin McNulty. Oisin trying to find
Paddy McCullough, and he's found him well there, and Gortin seemed to have attacked well. You know,
may have hold on too long, referee given the benefit. He's kicked it with his right foot, and again that's gone to the left and gone wide. Kick out now for Glenelly. Ryan Malloy. Ryan kicks it, looking out to the left hand side, tries to find Shane Devine. Shane Devine gets in, but Kieran Brawley beats him to the ball. Shane got the second time of asking, kicks up with his left foot on the ground, up to the far side looking for Darrow Hagan. Darrow picks it up well, give it to Aidan McConnell. Aidan on that sweet left foot, chipped it inside, looking for Ferguson. Needle. Fergus kicks it, seemed to be impeded as he kicked it, but it's got to Rory O'Neill, the Gortin goalkeeper. Rory with his left foot chips it out to the left hand side.
And Oisin's now a great tackle there. Oisin's going again, but I think they're limited, you know, with a two-touch here, but you know, but it does develop all the whole players and all the team. So
it does. It's a good rule brought into underage football to allow everyone to get involved in the game. Sometimes the stronger player can go forward, but on this occasion, Sean McAleer away to the far side. Sean, a delightful little chip up there. That's something that you cannot teach. That's a natural thing. Looks inside, chips it inside, and round the box, gone to the right, and again gone wide. Ryan Malloy with the kick out again. Out round the middle, that ball just carried a bit with the wind.
Kieran Brawley seems to be reading his ball well here.
Kieran's right, knocked it in to the full forward. And to Shane O'Neill. Shane with his right foot. Shane chips it high over the bar. First score of the game. Gortin 1 point. Glenelly yet to score.
Take your time, Ryan.
Ryan Malloy kicks a lower one out to the left hand side, to the far side of the field again. Looking for Darrow Hagan. Darrow been chased by Kieran Brawley, and the ball's gone out over the sideline, and that's a line ball to Gortin. Kicked by Kieran Brawley, chipped inside, looking for Sean McAleer. Sean takes it, gives it back. One touch, two touch, intercepted. Good tackle there. He did, he got on well, read that very well. Darrow Hagan beaten to that one. Giving on now Patrick McCullough. Patrick having a look up again. He's looking for the edge of the box, he's looking for that big boy. Shane didn't. Cormac has him hounded out there, and to Dean Crawford. Dean again. Dean in front of the goals. Dean fists the ball, and the ball has gone over the bar, and that's a point for Gortin. It's Gortin 2 points. Glenelly no score.
To be fair, I think, you know, Glenelly haven't settled well so far. I think, you know, maybe the wind.
Taking a wee while longer to get them again. A kick out from Ryan Malloy, looking for Brandon O'Grinder. Brandon second to the ball on that occasion, taken by Shay Devine. Shay kicks it in long again, and don't forget Gortin's playing against the wind here and somewhat up the hill. Chip inside by Sean McAleer. Sean Ogg tried to make a run on goals. Sean Ogg fouled by Cormac McBride, and that's a free in to Gortin.
Sinead, you know, a talented wee player, like he kicked 1-3 there in the championship or the league final there on Monday night, and seems to have settled well here. I would say he'd fancy himself. He put it wide. Yeah,
it was unfortunate. It didn't really suit a right-footed kicker, but he had a go at it, tried to swing it with outside of his right foot, but unfortunately went to the left again and gone wide. Ryan Malloy with a kick out, looking for Shane Devine. He's taking Shane a wee way to get into this game. Probably the warm day doesn't suit him with the big man beside him with the big legs, number 7. Dean Crawford. Dean kicks it up along the ground. Kicks it back to Oisin McNulty. Oisin chips it inside to Peter Bradley. Peter kicks it up the wing, and he's given that one to Patrick McCullough. Patrick steps inside where he can be. Shane Devine tackling him. Shane Devine fouls him, and that's a free into Gortin. Kicked in full forward. Cormac McConnell read that ball very well. And Cormac with the right foot out, looking for Gavin McGarvey. Gavin lets the ball bounce, tries to take it, breaks off him, and it's Shay Devine gets in, picks up the loose pieces. Shay Devine had a One touch. And he's cute enough to let the ball go before the third time of asking. Gives it in to Sean McAleer. Sean on that right foot. Sean kicks it in, and the wind has carried that one wide. It seems to me like if Sean McAleer, Dermot, I think I'd play him on the left-hand side to make it more joyous coming in on his right foot.
I think so. You know, Chinook's definitely got the beating of his man there, but he seems to always end up shooting from a ridiculously tight angle. So hopefully, you know, maybe they'll spot that and maybe change that.
Well, of course, from a Glenelly point of view, we would hope they didn't.
Yeah.
Now kicked out long again, intercepted in the middle of the field by Oisin McNulty. Oisin's picking up a lot of ball there in the middle of that field.
He seems to be reading the ball well, to be fair to him, you know.
Kicked in long again. Cormac McConnell breaks it. Conor O'Neill goes to pick it up. Cormac kicks it out. Chipped inside, looking for Shane O'Neill. Shane O'Neill, a run on the Glenelly goals, and Shane O'Neill hits the ball past Ryan Malloy and into the back of the Glenelly net. It's now Glenelly, no score. Gortin 1-2.
As I say, Gortin seem to have settled better. Maybe they play in the league final, as you know, the nerves have got rid of them, whereas Glenelly was their first final of the season.
A wee bit of experience is certainly standing to Gortin. 7 minutes gone on the clock, and Glenelly yet to register at the scoreboard. Got a bit of change over on that far side, ticking off there to Patrick McCullough. Patrick gets that ball in pace. Tries to first pass it in there to Niall Tracy. Sorry, I beg your pardon, that's Sean McAleer. Sean was tackled with Dylan McManus, with his left foot kicked up along the far sideline. Looking for Darragh O'Higgin. Darragh picks it up, chips it inside. Looking for Gahar McCullough. Gahar fist pass, try to find Shane Devine, intercepted again by Dean Crawford. Dean Crawford's a big fella in the middle of the field, covering a lot of work back there.
Dean is a big club for under 14 couple, and you know it helps whenever you've got somebody that's prepared to work as well as have the physical athlete.
He's certainly putting in the effort. Conor McConnell forced the ball. Conor got down, picked the ball up, pushed in the back by Shane O'Neill, and that's a free out to Glenelly. 8.5 minutes gone on the clock. Glenelly have made their first change, and Fergus O'Neill has gone on for Gavin McGarvey. Trying to get a bit more energy maybe into that forward line. Fair play to Gavin. Gavin will be there for a few years yet. High kick by Cormac. Look at Shane Devine. Shane Devine seems to maybe win something there as it went down.
He's a big player for Glenelly, you know, hopefully he doesn't carry that to the match.
It would certainly be a massive clear effect for Glenelly if he gets injured at this stage. Rory Kennedy with his left foot. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Megan McMullen with his left foot picks it up. There's intercepted by Shane Devine. Shane with a long kick out of the fence. And he's looking for Shane O'Neill. Shane O'Neill, one touch, has a look at the goal. Shane hits it high, and Shane hits it over the bar.
Gortin seemed to definitely have settled well. Getting the ball in quickly to Shane seemed to fit the tactic and is working pretty well at this stage.
Delightful pick up there by Aidan McConnell with his left foot. First kick pass with his right foot. Tries to find Gahar McCullough. Gahar now trying to get inside. Gahar turns back, gives it out to Michael McMullen. The referee says he was impeded. And that's a free into Glenelly, which you would actually think at this stage, Jeremy, they really should be prospered from this one, shouldn't they?
Oh, with a left foot like Aidan's, he should tap this over the bar now, you know.
If ever was a sure thing in Gaelic football, it was Aidan McConnell in front of the goals with his left foot. And as Glenelly registered on the scoreboard with 10 minutes gone on the clock. I think at this stage they would like to think that it would have had a bigger return on the scoreboard, 10 down the hill with a wee bit of breeze. The breeze seems to have changed going with the flag on the far side.
It definitely does. Suppose we're standing up here, but we don't really know what way the wind's blowing. But if Paddy gets his head up here, Connell's free in the middle.
He kicks it in.
Well read by number 8.
He's looking for him. Oh, it's broken again to that man, Shane O'Neill.
Great tackle.
Good tackle by Dylan McManus just as he was about to pull the trigger. Kicks it out. Shane Devine. He's not really got involved. Oh, what a kick there by Aidan McConnell on the chest. Aidan will run, get it off to Gahar McCullough off his shoulder. Gahar's a look up. He gives it back to Aidan. Aidan with the left foot. And it's gone over the bar. No, I beg your pardon. The umpire has signalled as a 45. So it must have just gone past the post on that one.
I think the keeper did well there. If he wasn't sure he was going to catch it, then definitely get it out of a chance for a goal. Anyway,
Well, he was better being safe than sorry, because something could have lobbed in over his head onto the crossbar, and he done the right thing. But Gahar McCullough took that ball at pace off Aidan McConnell's shoulder, and if he had a drove straight, maybe he could have got more rewarded with that one.
or maybe if he stepped across, the defender then would have probably
Was up faced with a choice then. Shane Devine off the ground, 45, goes to the left and goes wide, and the score remains Glenelly 1 point, Gortin 1-3. Kick out again from Rory O'Neill. Rory looking for Sean McAleer to make a run. Sean makes that run and goes and takes the ball in the middle of the field. Done very well. Good move. Now he looks up along the line and he's looking for Conor O'Neill. Conor gets the ball the second time of asking, tries to step inside Dylan McManus. Dylan does well, breaks the ball off him. Doesn't give him his own way, chips it out to Shane Devine. Shane Devine now looking up, looking for that man again on the far side, Aidan McConnell. Aidan trying to outrun Seamus Cassidy on this one. Aidan does get the ball first. Picks it up left foot, chips in, turns inside, and now he's now on his left foot again. He's looking in the middle, looking for the help. The help wasn't there. Broken off by Kieran Brawley. Kieran takes the ball out. Looking again for Shane O'Neill, the full forward now. Curtin McConnell first the ball. Cormac was lucky to get away with that.
I would say he was, if he'd have bent his back first of all, but there he took a wee touch and give the Gortin man a chance there. But
he thought he had more time than he did have.
Yeah, Shea did eat up the ground quickly there to get the closing down. But Gortin there seemed to have, or Glenelly seemed to have settled better now. They're moving the ball better, and you're finding that wee man Aidan, and he seems to be doing a wee bit of damage. But we'll see how Gortin cope with that.
And like Patrick McCullough on the Gortin side, I think if they had Aidan McCullough on the right hand side coming on his left foot, he might get more joy.
Aye, because as you've seen there, whenever he was coming down that tight angle there, he couldn't really use his right foot to swing the point there. He had to get back onto his left, and maybe if he was on the far side.
There's Patrick McCullough gives it back in again to Kieran Brawley, is it? Kieran chips the ball high and over the bar, and it's another score for Gortin. And it's now Gortin 1-4, Glenelly 1 point. And there's 13.5 minutes gone on the clock. Kick out again from Ryan Malloy. Ryan hits this one high. This is a 50-50. The breaks could be important here. Fergus O'Neill was in looking for the breaks. Fergus didn't get it. Gortin have now broke clear with Kieran Brawley on the far side. Kieran gets the ball into possession. Looks inside, gives it to Sean McAleer. Sean on that right foot again. Looking McNulty beside him, didn't use him, decided to chip it inside. Looking back for Kieran Brawley. He chips it in high and he's looking for Conor O'Neill. Conor O'Neill takes it. Conor O'Neill has a shot. It's gone to the right and gone wide.
Definitely Gortin seem to have a really strong right side there. They keep working the ball up that side. And, maybe they should have a couple more scores at this stage.
And it's evident too in their stature, Jeremy, that they seem physically stronger. They're a bigger team.
I think there's a lot of boys on there last year, so you like to think if they can keep driving on here and see if they can take the win.
Dean Crawford hits it in high, taking in. Intercepted again by Dylan McManus. Dylan on the right foot, and he's kicked it straight back out to the man who kicked it in the first time, Dean Crawford. It breaks. Shane Devine done well there against Joshie McNulty. Shane kicks it long. Referee Malcolm McDavid decided to give a free where the ball has landed, which was about 20 metres further up the field.
And I was lucky there because Gortin have had a couple of chances there and they haven't taken them. So maybe if Glenelly could get a goal here, then the game would really tighten up.
Kicked in long, looking for Cahir McCullough. Cahir unable to get to it.
Seamus Cassidy read that really well and
took it.
He's moved the ball pretty well in there. Gortin seem to have decent forward. Sometimes they just, you'd wonder.
Waiting on it to happen or making it happen.
Yeah, I think so.
Brandon McGrinder giving the ball in, but again intercepted. The Gortin defence, even in this young phase of under 14 level, they seem to have the blanket defence in there, Jeremy.
I think so. I would say, because of the pitch being that's a bit smaller, it does suit, with the 5 defenders in front of the goal.
Oh, tackle there looked a wee bit dodgy. The referee will be wanting to have a word, I'm sure.
Yeah, I would say, just the 2 men, and Shane was brave there and drove through the tackle and, got the free. He definitely deserved the free, but
he had the forward momentum, really.
But as I say there before, I think, the smaller pitch definitely is making it a wee bit more tight around the goals, when they can't get the free shots, they might normally get on a bigger pitch.
And it's supposed to have the wise old heads on young shoulders. They know if they keep the house out, they have a good chance of progressing on this one. Shane Devine with the kick out of his hands. Shane, this time it's gone to the right, and again it's gone wide. And just when we were watching that and we were discussing, the referee has handed out a yellow card to Sean Oak for that challenge.
I think maybe before, it was maybe a wee bit harsh.
It probably was a wee bit harsh, I've seen worse ones even 24 hours ago when you were involved in yourself, Jay, but the boys got away with stronger challenges.
So Sean will have to be careful the rest of the match.
He will, he'll have to watch himself. Patrick McCullough picks it. Patrick with his left foot. Along the line. Austin chips in again, right foot, looking for the full forward, but Cormac McConnell again reads it very well. Cormac kicks it out long. Well taken by Sean O again. Sean O, oh, lovely little soccer pass. Gives it inside to Shea Devine. Shea went for it twice, blocked twice. Back out again, comes to Kieran Brawley. Kieran Brawley kicks and a good save there by Ryan Malloy. Chips it over the bar to save the goal. Okay, give away the point, but guarded the house. And there's now 17 minutes gone, and it is Gortin 1-5, Glenelly 1 point.
1 point. 1 point. Some of Glenelly kickouts just don't seem to be working with the wind. You know, I don't know if it's either he's kicking with the wind and he's just overhitting them a wee bit, or else he's underhitting them a wee bit sometimes.
I think he's actually looking for that really outlet. It doesn't appear to be there. The sides around the middle of the park that Gortin have is sort of, it's making them go for the wings, and as such then they're sort of finding the sideline.
Yeah, I think in a way, you know, there seems to be a tactic here for Glenelly on the kickouts, but it just
it's not coming off.
It's not coming off at this stage.
I'm sure when they get them in at half time, Kieran McConnell will be having a word trying to find that secret path. Kick out the far side, kick the sideline and ball on the far sideline by Darryl Higgins. Darryl kicks up along the line. Seemed to be a push in the back there on Shane Devine. The referee didn't give it. Play on, maybe give it advantage. Ian McConnell picks it up, gives it inside to Michael McMullen. Michael was definitely fouled, and Michael McMullen has won the free for Glenelly about 20 metres out on the left hand side of the post.
There seems to be an incident there. I think Dean and Shane Devine just went for the ball, and I think Shane came off the worst of it there. Now, to be fair, I didn't really see much in it. I just thought the two of them, you know, collided.
I think we sort of got in each other's way more than anything else. Free into Glenelly, 20 metres out on the left hand side. This one doesn't favour Aidan McConnell, so Cahir McCullough will step up to the plate to hit this one.
Shane Devine definitely looks like he's struggling there a wee bit. There's something, you know, maybe annoying him, or you know, it doesn't seem like the hit and maybe taking his goal on a wee bit.
As a physical knock, maybe sort that one out. Cahir kicked it, has gone away to the right hand side of the field. Picked up, trying to be picked up by Michael McMullen. Rory Kennedy gets a hand in, but that was well done there by Patrick McCullough. He didn't let the ball go, come out with it. Kicked out long on the left hand side of the field. Picked up by Sean O. Sean O kicks it inside. Look at the Kieran Brawley. Kieran kicks it in. He's looking for Connell. Connell takes it with his right foot. Connell had a free run on goal. Decided to have a shot early, gone to the left and gone wide.
You know, they're definitely, Kieran Brawley's really attacking really well, and I think Darragh McDermott is more of a forward threat, and maybe playing him inside and maybe putting the defender out, and Kieran Brawley makes that decision now.
Well, Kieran Brawley is your Henry Downey, of course, and he's making those surging runs from centre half back, and he's actually opening Glenelly up.
The key thing about him, he uses the ball so well, you know, and at that age, like, it's nice to have, like, you know.
It's a natural thing. Patrick McCullough again on the far side, like, cuts inside, Rory Kennedy kicks it in, gets it to Sean Og. Sean Og will dummy, will turn onto his right foot. Sean Og could have hit the shot, tried to find Dean Crawford. Dean Crawford with his left foot, and Shane Devine intercepted. It was more of a kick there by Dean Crawford, I think, was it?
I think, you know, Dean had a chance there, but, you know, to be fair, I think it was good tackling there. But Arson won the ball well there, and now Dean's lumped it in, and geez, that's a
fine kick. That is a fantastic kick for number 14. All of 40 yards there, I would say, from the left hand side.
Yeah, he caught that ball sweetly, and it just, you know, he struck it well and easily went over the, I would say, straight over the black spot.
You'd have been proud of that one yourself, Jeremy?
I definitely, if I had them shooting much yesterday, I'd have been happy.
There'd have been 21 minutes going on the clock now, and it's the Gortin 1-6, Glenelly 1 point. Kick out from Ryan Malloy. Ryan trying to find Shane Devine. And you know that would work if it would try. He has found Shane in the middle of the field. Shane looks inside, look up in the corner, trying to find Brandon. Brandon goes past him. Cahir McCullough goes down on it. Seems to maybe touch on the ground. Cahir could have knocked. And the Gortin come out with the ball. Very well intercepted there by Darren Sheehan. Darren stopped the run. McNulty. Kicked out along by Dean Crawford. Dean in to Shane O'Neill. And Sean O. McAleer. Sean O. chips it in. Tried to find Shane O'Neill. And the ball gone to the left and gone wide.
There's another chance that Gortin was going to beg him, but to be fair, you know, there was that was a lovely idea there, but you know, just to flick it across, you know, for a palm into the net. and just a wee bit in front of Shane.
And you know, it was good football.
It was, and there was a good spot of the pass there, the long range pass.
And there was a change happened there. Rory Kennedy took a knock, and Darren Sheehan has gone on to replace him. Kicked in along by Brandon. Look at Gavin McCullough standing in the edge of the square, gives it back again to Darrell Higgin. Darrell on the right foot, great block there by that man, Oisin McNulty.
And Paddy now, you know, Paddy's a talented footballer, like, and he's an under 14 development squad, and you know, he seemed to be carrying that ball really strongly there, but you know, that was Cormac read that ball really well there at fullback. He's done well on him, even though Shane has scored 1-2 and really started well on him, you know.
And he's probably half the size of the man he's marking, but he's read the ball very well, gave it out to Shane Devine. Shane Devine tried to find Gahar McCullough, but Gahar was intercepted by Peter Bradley. Peter showed us so much for the Gary Owen, and that one's anyone's, and it seems to be Darren Sheehan in favour to get it. Darren Sheehan kicks it, has a bounce, looks up, he's got Michael Mullen off his shoulder, gives the first pass to Michael. Michael has a solo, and he's now trapped on his left foot. He gives it back out again to Darren Sheehan. Darren with the forward momentum, and he has a wee look up now, he's within the scoring zone, but he needs a wee bit of help if someone comes out to help him, and that man again is Michael McMullen. The early forwards aren't working hard enough in there, as long as the one or two men. Aidan McConnell comes to that left foot, do you fancy? Yes. That's Dermot we were talking about earlier. Now, if Aidan's coming in there on his left foot, they had a choice. They could let him go, but he's going to score. They fouled him, and I nearly bet you a pound to a penny he's going to score this one too.
You know,
there's
the way he strikes the ball.
Left foot by Aidan McConnell, and sure enough, Aidan delivers over the bar.
And I would say, you know, to be fair, he's the real forward there at the moment. Is really going and looking the ball there for Glenelly. You know, the ball was being slowed up, and he made his run to come back around and look around and go for the ball.
He broke the tackle, gained the free, and got the foul, and got the point. Makes it look simple, but he's more comfortable, I think, on the right hand side. So there are 24 minutes gone, and it's Glenelly 3 points, Gortin 2.
No, Glenelly have 2 points.
Glenelly have 2 points.
Yeah, 2 frees from Aidan.
2 points to 2-6.
To 1-6.
1-6. Foul for Gortin on the far side of the field. Taken quickly by Kieran Brawley.
Uses the ball once again very well.
And to Sean Og on that right foot, making a sortie on the Glenelly goals. That's his second touch now. He has to leave it off. There's that man Brawley again helping on his right foot. Now he uses his left foot. And he gives it over to Oisin. Oisin will pick the ball up. Oisin will look to break the tackle, step inside, and indeed he does. Oisin with the right foot. Oisin McNulty chips it over the bar. And it's Gortin now leading 1 goal and 7 points to Glenelly's 2 points with 25 minutes gone on the clock.
Yeah, Oisin there, you know, he's thrown forward well there. He's started to boss again maybe a bit from the centre half back there, you know, for his age, you know, he's in that age, he's finding the year that he's definitely bossing the game.
Well, you can see that bit of more confidence in him now when he's surging forward there. He's taking them on. Ryan Malloy with a kick out, and the referee just blows the half-time whistle, and it's Gortin a goal and 6 points.
7 points.
Gortin a goal and 7 points, Glenelly 2 points. Second half about to get underway. Malachy McDade from Owen Rose, just checking that all numbers are on the field. Gortin leading 1-7 to 2 points, and the ball's in. Second half is on, broken down, taken in the middle of the field by that man.
Shea Devine.
Shea kicks it in along.
Cormac's definitely reading the ball well there now in front of Shane. But I think, you know, if maybe Shane definitely has got the beating of him in the air, and it's just given to him.
It's the best for the size of him. Gahar took that ball, tried to take that ball in the middle of the field, got the push in the back. It's now a free to Glenelly, and Shane Devine has left it.
I think I've noticed a switch there. I said there that Darren McDermott would need to, you know, go inside maybe, and he's now playing inside and brought Gahar out. And now they've got 2 natural forwards in the inside forward line, and Dara and Aidan. Could cause Gortin a wee bit of damage.
Well, of course, Glenelly had to weigh up something at half time to make some sort of move. Play work.
Great catch there with Peter Bradley, and driving out with the ball, and he goes to support again. That's what you want. And Kieran Brawley uses the ball once again, nice and simply. Lovely couple of 1-2s there, and the Gortin seem to be moving well again at the start of the second half.
Broken down by Shane Devine at the half-back line. Again, a break in there by Peter Bradley. Peter has a shot from a defender. It wasn't bad, but it's gone to the left and gone wide. Kicked out by Ryan Malloy, out to the far side, looking for Michael McMullen. The pace, maybe too much pace on the ball on this one, and indeed there is. The ball's over the sideline, it's a line ball to Gortin.
And as I say, I think the wind has now changed a wee bit, and it's supporting Ryan again on his kickouts, and it's just been a wee bit more overcooked.
Seems to be.
It seems the right tactic, you know, to hit the wings, but whether or not maybe hitting the ball up on Shane might be an idea.
And the elements seem to be dictating the pace of the ball on, unfortunately. Oh, great little dummy. Tapped on his right foot. Sean O'Mcaleer steps in, says Sean Og has a shot. And the ball's been held up by that wind. Taken in high by Shane O'Neill. Shane O'Neill turns and kicks it to the back of the Glenelly net. And there is just 2 minutes gone in the second half. And it's Gortin 2 goals and 7 points. Glenelly 2 points.
As I say there, you know, if the ball's hung a wee bit more in the air there, Shane definitely has beaten his corner on the full back line. And that's what just happened. And
you'll fancy it in the second half with the wind against Gortin. If they do hang that ball up, it's there to be picked out by Ryan Malloy. Trying to pick up at Brandon McGranger. Brandon looking inside, looking for the help. Dylan McManus gives that help. Dylan didn't take it. It's gone shoulder to shoulder with Conal O'Neill. Conal runs the ball. Shane Devine comes in. Shane goes down to pick it up. Broken there by Patrick McCullough. Out to Darren Sheeran. Darren Sheeran. And Patrick McCullough intercepts again. Patrick looks up, kicks it up along the sideline. Up there to Kieran Brawley, who now finds himself on the forward line. He's everywhere, that Kieran Brawley man. Intercepted by Shane Devine. Shane gets a hand in. He's now looking up the field to see what options is on. Referee says he was fouled, and it's a free out to Glenelly from the left cornerback position.
Shane worked really well back there. Now, you know, he popped the ball to your boy Sheeran and then got back to make the intercept on Paddy. You know, it was well read now to be fair.
Little shove in the back there by Gahar. That was a good one. And he gets possession. He tried to get possession on Oisin McNulty, but Oisin regroups.
Yeah, the two cousins are marking each other, and you know
they'll be having words in there. And that a raid on the far side by Sean O'Mcaleer. Sean Og and Dummers on his right foot, kicks with his left foot and into the back of the Glenelly net. 3.5 minutes gone in the second half. Glenelly 2 points, Gortin 3 goals and 7.
Gortin seemed to have come out here and really bossed the start of the second half, and you know, I know you don't say the game's over until the fat lady sings, like, but it's looking that way.
Well, as they say on the TV, they're clearing their throat there. Kicked in with the left foot into Darren Sheeran. Darren into that man Aidan McConnell, and again Aidan McConnell's found. Seems to be Aidan McConnell's double marked in there. Is that really paying the man a compliment?
You know, he is a wee man, but he definitely has great movement, and
like
Gortin seem to respect the movement and the skills of the wee man.
Gahar McCullough squaring up to kick this with his right foot for the left hand side. Gahar looks up, Gahar chips, and Gahar puts it over the bar for Glenelly's third minor of the afternoon.
As I say, I would say Glenelly, you know, and at underage level, you know, no game is won or lost, and literally until the last minute, because games are known to go right to the last minute because they can't change.
Well, as a coach I had one time, the told me they can unravel very quickly, and once they start going downhill, you see slippers. So inside again there by Conal O'Neill. Conal O'Neill picks it up, gives it to Shane O'Neill, and Shane kicks it off the post over the bar. And Gortin 3 goals and 8 points. Glenelly 3 points. Well, the thing about this start in the second half, Jim, really, Glenelly could have done with that start in the second half.
If Glenelly had done that there, you know, you would say the game's right in the melting pot, but at this rate,
it's as good as over at this stage, really.
Well, I wouldn't say that just quite yet.
Broken down, Kieran Brawley up to the left hand side, out to Sean O'Mcaleer. Sean Oak swings in, back to Kieran Brawley on his left foot. Kieran kicks it high and kicks it over the bar. Good score there by young Brawley. Gortin 3 goals and 9 points, Glenelly 3 points.
The keeper seems to be taking the kickers really quickly. It's nearly like a training match. You know, the ball continually out. It doesn't really give our two players the time to recover. You know,
it's like the old backs and forwards exercise.
Yeah.
Kicked in by Shane Devine, looking for Michael McMullen, and that's broken out there by 3 touches. I think it was 3 touches there. The referee didn't pick that. Shane Devine took 3 touches. Kicked in long into Shane O'Neill. Shane O'Neill turns on the right foot, and Shane O'Neill kicks it over the bar.
You know, sort of like the first 5 minutes of the first half, the same as the first 5 minutes of the second half, really just put out there. He's now scored a tally of 2-4, and it's just fantastic kicking it on.
Is Gortin's main threat really up there?
Some people might compare him to the star of Kerry, you know.
I thought you were going to say the star of the Gortin senior team. That'd be sort of plodding your own. But anyway, on the far side of the field, Darren Sheeran has a free for Glenelly, and it's going to be taken by Dylan McManus.
There's a tactical change there. Cormac McConnell's now moved to centre half forward, and Cahar's gone to full back. Big change now.
Well, that's certainly gone the full length of the field. Cahar kicks it in long, broken out by Dean Crawford. Dean Crawford has even changed position in the second half.
I think he's just decided to sit in front of that defence. You know,
hold it tight, just.
You know, he's not really attacked too much, which is probably a great idea, to be fair. You know, well, there's no point of this league, you know, and the shooting into the wee goals. You know, protect the lead at the stage. You know, when Gortin are that far ahead.
And they certainly are the main threadbearers in this second half. And this is a free on the left-hand side with the right foot. John Oak. Yeah, picks it up with his right foot. Looking inside, looking for Shane O'Neill. Shane O'Neill again. Puts the ball into the back of the net. Now Gortin 4 goals and 10 points. Glenelly 3 points.
Yes, Shane's now completed the hat-trick. You wonder will get to keep the match ball.
It'll be very crude to be different. Kicked out there around the line, looking for Michael McMullen and the Cormac McConnell. Cormac McConnell seems to have taken a knock there.
But before he took the two boys banged, I think he did stop the ball dead with his hand.
Free for Gortin.
Yeah.
Dean Crawford hitting this one.
I know Cormac might have taken a knock, but Shea Devine definitely is struggling there, and it looks like he's coming off. His father's taking off. Gortin look like they're going to make a change. Shea definitely is.
Seems to be okay now. He's definitely taking a knock on the knee. Darryl Hagan takes it. He's broken off by Patrick McCullough. Sorry, I beg your pardon, Peter Bradley. Peter pounding him. Darryl eventually gets the ball in long. Caught in there by that man, Patrick McCullough. Patrick with the left foot out the far sideline. There seemed to be a challenge there which the referee missed, I think, Jeremy.
To be fair, I think the two big boys in the middle of the field there, Dean and Shane,
got
in his line of vision, but I think it was a clip of their ankles now. As Niall Tracy now replaces Shane Devine, there'll probably be a tactical switch here because Niall's more of a forward than a midfielder, you know.
Another movement switch. Seems to have gone in. Yes, you're right, he is going to go to the forward line.
And Conall O'Neill looks like he might probably is now going to the middle of the field.
We only haven't decided who's picking him up yet.
But Niall's a cute wee player, you know, to be fair. He always gets into a nice wee open space.
He's got a half an acre in there if he gets the ball in early. It's kicked in long by Sean Oak. Sean Oak looking for Dean Crawford. Dean with the right foot. He really should have let that off to Niall Tracy. Niall's front of the goals. Kicked out with the left foot by Brandon McGregor. Kicked out by Michael McMullen up to Cormac McConnell. As good a Glenelly move as it had all day. Into that man, Aidan McConnell, Aidan the left foot. Aidan chips it over to Darren Sheehan. Darren Sheehan right in front of the goalkeeper. Darren has a shot, and Darren Sheehan, just like his father of days gone by, has put the ball into the back of the net. And with 11 minutes gone on the clock, it is Glenelly a goal and 3 points. Gortin 4 goals and 10.
It was a fantastic finish, composed, sold the defender the dummy and then stuck it into the back of the net. We were very happy with that finish.
Good move, Glenelly. That's probably the only move really they strung together all day.
You know, Paddy was in two minds there. He had to come across the Aidan because he knew Aidan was a talented forward and probably would have stuck in the net. But so they made the choice to come over, and you know it was 2-on-1 and he took the decision. But
Peter Bradley just passed it off to Sean Oak. Sean Oak chips it in high, looking for Conall O'Neill. Taken by Cahir McCullough. Cahir looks up, he's got Shane Devine beside him. Cahir said to go long, and Cormac McConnell actually done well there with a wee shilly to throw off the defender. Oisin McDuffie goes back on terms. Oisin takes the ball, kicks it right up along the corner. It's going to work the centre in there by Donald McMahon. Niall Tracy for company. Niall getting the hand on. He gets the ball cleared out. Gives it to the Glenelly man. The referee says push in the back. It's a free to Glenelly around the middle. Michael McMullen with the left foot. Michael looks up, kicks it long. It's gone to the far side, and Darryl Hagan should be forced to it. Darryl down. He's actually beaten to the ball by Peter Bradley. Darryl wins it again at the second time of asking. Does well over there, Darryl Hagan. Steps inside. It seemed to be fouled there, but the referee thought he carried the ball too long. A bit harsh, I thought.
Probably a bit harsh, but to be fair, Peter stuck to him the whole way, you know, and you know, as a defender, you're going to stick there until the referee blows the whistle to tell him that you're fouling, you know.
Fair dues. He kicks it up long to Kieran Brawley, again takes it. Kieran looks inside, sees who's in there, and he's looking for the big Conall O'Neill. Intercepted by Dylan McManus. Dylan gives it off to Brandon McGregor, and Brandon in turn looking for Cormac. And that man, Oisin McNulty, intercepts with speed, gives it inside, and he takes the return foul right in front of the goals. The referee may want to have a word with Shane Devine for that one. That was a personal foul.
Yeah, I would say it was probably a worse tackle than the first were, you know, and I would say maybe Shane might find himself in the book at this stage.
I think he will.
But I would say there, Oisin read the ball really well there across and go forward. And not only gives the ball, but went again. And you know, that's what you're trying to coach at that level. You know, your job's not done once you give the pass. Go and support again, because you look at the Donegal team today, these days, you know, they support all the time.
was a cute little move there. The free was hit, but the forward had the presence of mind to get the flick ball and flick it over the bar. But the thing about coaching, these guys have come up to you guys and Gortin and Jeremy and under 600, 810. Here you are bearing the fruits of your labor today with the fruits you've given them.
Yeah, it's nice to see that, you know, and hopefully they'll get rewarded, you know, with the doubles today. And
well, it's on the cards.
It definitely is on the cards. And Kieran Brawley once again, you know, great tackling, you know, just never really made an actual physical challenge, but was there making that physical presence on him, and you know,
done enough to win the free.
Done enough to make him overcarry.
They only seem to be going to make another change, and Nathan McLaughlin's getting warmed up on the sideline. Picked in there by Kieran Brawley. And a shot by Patrick McCullough. And Patrick, in the third team, they got up from defence there, took his opportunity well, put it over the bar.
He did. Does it well, but a great pass from Kieran Brawley. You know, his ball distribution is fantastic for a young 13-year-old.
His reading of the game is very good. Yeah. He can see what's on, he can go, he can get the ball, he can give the ball, and again, go for the turn. And Glenelly have made that change, and this is Brandon Grinder has come off, and Nathan McLaughlin is on with 14 minutes gone in the second half. Glenelly's missed that ball in the middle of the field, gone over the head. Pat McCullough, after scoring the point, took the ball from the kick out. Again, he got the return, he got the free, and very much involved in his last few minutes of play.
I would say there, you know, Gahar just make sure that the ball, Patrick doesn't get anything to get past him there, you know. Probably don't want to concede any more goals. Patrick's the captain of the team, and you know, to be fair, he's led by example with it.
Indeed he has. He's taken that ball, he's lined out a corner back, but he's been all over the field. Kick out from Ryan Malloy over to the far side, picked up by Darryl Hagan. Darryl has a lovely little dummy, switches inside, and he has both feet like that. Unfortunately, the help wasn't there for him on that occasion. Taken by Fergus O'Neill. Fergus picks it up, gives it back to that man Darryl Hagan, who's been tackled over there by Peter Bradley. Peter's good enough to stand off him. There's that man Aidan McConnell now out on the 40. And again, true to form all day, as if from the start there, but he's been fouled again.
Fouled again. But to be fair, that time I think Seamus Castle got a hand on the ball, but probably had the other hand on the jersey, so therefore, you know, it wasn't free.
He hit the deck, referee blew the whistle, free for Cormac. Cormac kicks it in high. That one's hovering. If Darren Sheehan gets a fist, this one Darren Sheehan gets a catch on it. Tries to offload Sheehan Devine. Maybe on that occasion he could have punched it, might have been the wiser option. Sheehan Devine passes back out to the free taker. Cormac McConnell. Cormac again floats it in. Darren should punch. If he had got a hand to that big man back there was Dean Crawford, and Dean got the ball, clears it out, up along the sideline, up to Sean Ogg. Sean Ogg on the right foot. Sean Ogg looking for the support. Head up, and he give the pass. He give it inside to Peter Bradley, and he went again for the return. Sean Ogg takes the return. Sean Ogg's down in front of the goal with the fist and over the bar. That's like a la Kerry there, Jeremy, the way they finished that ball.
Fantastic, you know. Dean got it there, and one kick pass straight to Sean Ogg. Sean Ogg took his 2 touches and to Sheehan. Sheehan waited for the run of Sean Ogg again, and then a great fist over the bar.
Good football move. Good football. Cormac McConnell takes the ball off Oisin McNulty. Cormac has the shot. Seemed to be fouled after he played the ball. Referee has given the free in where the ball lands.
Yeah, Oisin and Cormac there seem to have been a good tussle there on the 40.
It's a decent battle.
Decent battle now, yeah.
Aidan, knock it over.
The referee has a 14-yard free to Glenelly, and there are 16.5 minutes on the clock in the second half. This one should Aidan chips it with that left foot over the bar yet again.
This is now his 3rd point of the day.
It is now Glenelly 1 goal and 3 points.
4 points.
4 points. Castledare, or sorry, I'm going to get Gortin 4-13. Kick out by Rory O'Neill out to the middle of the field. Picked up long. Gahar McCullough takes it at full back for Glenelly. Gahar takes a touch. Gahar looks up, takes a second touch. Looks up, is the first pass in, looking for Colin McConnell, but there's a bit of a Hail Mary on that one. Taken in there by Oisin McNulty. Oisin kicks it out high and gives it to Niall Tracy. Niall has a first pass to Sean Ogg. Sean Ogg with first touch. Sean Ogg with second touch. He's down in the scoring zone, and again, just like a carbon copy of the first one, gets it in the D, puts the ball to the bar. That's the presence of mind. Good football.
At this stage, you know, points a big score because the game seems to be run away from Glenelly, and you know, another nail in the coffin there.
From a Gortin point of view, it is all about just keeping the scoreboard ticking over.
Yeah. Gortin seem to be making a couple of changes here now. Owen Brogan is coming on for Seamus Cassidy, a cornerback to mark Aidan McConnell, and Niall McKenna is now replacing. It's hard to see who's the actual replacement. I think it's Sinead McAleer, maybe Sinead carrying a wee injury because I thought he was playing pretty well.
Sean but certainly must be injured now because he it wouldn't be one of those substitutions you're taking off because you're playing badly.
No, definitely not. Maybe he's just giving him a rest because he's done so well.
Probably, I think even listening to heart of hearts, Gortin at this stage know the game's up, so maybe they're trying out the players for next year. Now Shane Devine making a run on the Gortin goal. Shane trying to kick it on long, looking for Aidan O'Connell the ball, but pacing the ball, sort of just beat him. Ball's gone over the end line and gone dead. With 18 minutes gone on the clock in the second half. I'll say at this stage, maybe Jeremy, they're probably considering even. Did you say Patrick Bradley was the captain?
Or Patrick McCullough.
Patrick McCullough. Well, at this stage, maybe they may even consider taking Patrick off to get his speech ready.
He had his speech very well. I'm sure he had a wee practice on Monday night, after the win, so maybe he'll have a few more words to work on. Yeah, fantastic job.
Great block, put down well on Dean Crawford's toes.
There's Sinead's younger brother, Oshin, coming on now. And as a talented wee footballer, and getting this chance here now in the final.
Well, he'll not forget this day, and I'm sure he has many more ahead of him at another 14 level.
And replacing another big forward here in Connell.
And indeed, Glenelly are bringing on their future stars as well. The young Cormac McBride coming on. If there ever there was a future and a footballer, that wee man in the red hair just come on there now. It certainly has a future for his club.
Connell come on fantastically well this year. Great forward. Turned himself into a good forward.
And I'm only a young fella. Kick in there by Patrick McCullough. Patrick kicks it in looking for Dean. And the ball, Niall Tracy, but the ball has gone over the right line and gone wide. And the man coming off there, being replaced by Cormac McBride, was Darrell Hagan. Taken in the half forward line by Darren Sheeran. The referee says he was impeded. And yet another free. Cormac McConnell rushes over to get a look at this one. Cormac squaring up with his right foot, seeing what options is on, but he's kicked it backwards, which is a new trend in Gaelic football, Dermot.
It is. It's nearly a bit like soccer, just keeping the ball, but Glenelly need goals, and the Gortin defence was able to get back there, and there was no chance really of getting a goal, and especially in these wee goals at this stage.
So just kept possession really.
Yeah.
That shot went in there by Shane Devine and gone to the left and gone wide. And the score remains after 20 minutes of the second half. Gortin 4-14, Glenelly 1-4. Taking in there, tried taking there with one hand by Gahar McCullough. Eventually did get possession of it. Being tackled by Shane O'Neill. Shane puts a pressure on, given out the middle of the field. Michael McMullen takes possession, gives it to Cormac McConnell. Cormac looks up, kicks with his right foot, looking for Shane Devine, and the ball hit him in the back of the head, but he eventually has turned around now, taking possession. Dummy solo with his left foot, has another look up with the left foot. Seems from our angle has gone to the right, and indeed the umpire has signalled it wide. And the score remains Gortin 4-14, Glenelly 1-4.
And another substitution coming on here, Jimmy Daly. He had a bad injury on the hand, and is now coming on. So it's nice to see that he's made the recovery and he's now making an appearance in the final.
Another almost CBS student, I'm sure he'll be at the forefront of schools football in years to come. Kick out from Rory O'Neill. Rory O'Neill gives it out to Patrick McCullough. That man is certainly leading by example today, Patrick. Given to him by Owen Brogan, the young substitute. Come on, back to Patrick. There's 1-2 here among themselves. Looking for Kieran Brawley. Kieran takes the heat off him. Kieran the dummy shoulder on the right foot and off the left foot. That was good. Good to see the young fellas using both feet.
Oh, it's a thing you as a coach you like that you teach them that you can't just be stuck on one side, and players that got there have developed both sides, and it's standing them in the future.
Get Rushing McNulty chips it in high, looking for the full forward, taken again by Gahar McCullough. Yeah, as we used to say in the old days, Dermot, that the other foot just wasn't for standing on. Cormac went for a 50-50 there. There seemed to be a little bit of contact between himself and Patrick McCullough.
Yeah.
And the referee has given a free.
I think it was just thought it was a head injury and stopped the game, so therefore because Gortin was possession and it was free.
A good rule, I think, Dermot.
Definitely is. I think as a forward, if it's closer in, you'd rather than be able to just shoot, but out the field it's definitely the right way. It
does away with this throw up 50-50 where you had possession and then probably lost it.
Yeah, it's nearly a bit like in the soccer, the drop ball nearly.
Yeah. Well, some foreign sports maybe have taken the lead from the GAA. Kicked in there by Owen Brogan. Owen looking for the full forward, but Shane Devine read that one first to it. Cormac McConnell took the ball, took the dummy, and that man, Oisin McNulty, certainly hasn't let anybody by him today too handy.
he stuck to his guns well at centre half back and sort of protected the full back line and stopped the ball getting into the talented full forward line that Glenelly had.
They've stopped the score. Oh, that was a hit. And Shane Devine already on a yellow card.
We'll be lucky to stay on it.
Possibly could be going for an early shower on this one. They took out the Patrick McCullough, the Gortin captain, on that occasion. So as if things weren't bad enough for Glenelly with 23 minutes gone in the second half, I would say yes, indeed, the referee has shown, I believe, maybe a straight red card.
No,
I didn't see a second yellow, Jim.
I think, to be honest, there was a second yellow.
I beg your pardon, but
I couldn't see him giving a straight red there now.
Either way, he's off, and Cormac McConnell seems to be coming on. Oh yes, there's a substitute on. Stephen McGarvey is on.
It's the two boys up the jacket here.
Yes, heads are down. I'm sure maybe from a few moments ago, Glenelly did know this game was all over by the shouting. Gortin staged another attack on the far side, and the ball's gone over the sideline, and it's a line ball to Glenelly. Kicked in there by Dylan McManus, given to Aidan McConnell. Aidan McConnell off his shoulder to Michael McMullen. Michael has a run on goal. Taking a touch, has a shot. Maybe could have given a bit more power on that one.
Yeah, he probably could have, but to be fair, I know Rory did, concede the one goal, but he was from point of blank range. But Rory O'Neill is a fantastic goalkeeper, and
he certainly guarded the house today.
And to be fair, the last day against Castledare too, a fantastic couple of saves, and it was nice to have at that age, that they have a secure goalkeeper to get there, and a very accurate goal kick.
But he has a confidence and a presence there, doesn't he?
He does.
And that was a fine kick while we were talking there by Michael McMullen with his left foot over the bar. Kick out. Ashton McNulty breaks the ball off Stephen McGarvey, trying to find Niall McKenna. And out from full back comes Dylan McManus. Dylan looks up, kicks it long. The wind will probably carry this one, I'd say, over the end line. And indeed, the pace of the ball does beat it. Kick out again by Rory O'Neill. Taken by Dean Crawford. Dean gives it to Kieran Brawley. And indeed, these guys are playing 1-2 up the field now. It's 1-2 against 1, and possibly intercepted by Michael McMullen. He's only just scored the point. Michael did get a hand in. Dean Crawford got the break ball. That is a hell of a kick into the full forward line, and unfortunately it beats Niall Tracy, the pace of the ball over the end line. Kick out to Glenelly, taken quickly by Ryan Malloy, trying to find Gahar McCullough. Gahar looks up, trying to find Cormac McBride. Cormac takes it and gives it to Gahar McCullough, and Cormac's back in for the run again, gives to Darren Sheehan the first pass. Broken out by that man, Patrick McCullough. Patrick has given the ball and he's away again. Patrick now will probably take two solos at that stage to get him around the shooting range. He's inside the D, has a look up, Patrick shoots. Seems to be impeded there as he kicked that one. Possibly if the scores were tighter, may have got the free, but the referee maybe just giving another the soft one there.
But it nearly did land in there for a goal, but I think it was a weak hand in that stopped him from probably getting another goal chance.
The interception was there. Kick out, Dylan McManus up the outside of his right foot up to Stephen McGarvey. Stephen at the second time of asking, maybe at the third time of asking, indeed he does, gets possession. Stephen gives it off. Well done, Stephen. Gives it to Michael McMullen. Oh, great hand in there by Ashton McNulty. It seemed a bit harsh, that call, I thought.
It seemed a bit harsh. I thought at the end of the day, you try to coax him tackling the ball and not them, and
firm but fair.
Firm but fair, and getting his hands on the ball, because if you tackle the ball, there shouldn't really be a foul against that. But
and the final whistle goes, and indeed Gortin have completed the double. They are now grade 4 under-14 champions for 2012 on a scoreline of Gortin 4 goals and 14 points, Glenelly 1 goal and 5.
Here, boys, turn around there. Yes, lads. Quickly, boys, jump in, boys.
Will I get a photo there?
He's all in.
Jesus, I can't stand.
He's all in. Give it back now,
Yeah, please take it.
Sinead, give it back now.
Listen, lads, just on behalf of the CCC boys, I want to congratulate you on winning your double, lads. Listen, it's a great achievement to go through a year, only lost in 2 games, boys. He's lost a very big advantage, boys, seen earlier on, boys. He's only lost 1 game all year, and a great 2 failure final, boys, and then he's only lost 1 league game as well. Listen, lads, there's not very much you can say about that, boys. So congratulations and enjoy your double.
That's off the top of my head now, but it was a tight game, but we kind of walked away at the end. I'd like to thank Nye for putting up such a good game. So 3 cheers. 3 cheers for Nye. Hip up! Hooray! Hip up! Hooray! Hip up! Hooray! I'd like to thank the management over those past years. It's really helped us. I'd like to thank the support for coming down to all the matches, so thanks.
You be quiet, Conor.
Or just keep calling,
You want to get a wee bit turned around. You do? Very good.
Don't know what it's going to be.
Oh, I got Niall running across the front.
Thanks, man. Not tickets, won the double! Go on, Jim!
Neither she in. I got them all in. Paparazzi's looking for them. The boys are together.
What are you actually there?
Oshin! Oshin out of the back of the street. What about the I cried half of Oshin's face. It's lovely. Sorry, Chairman. This is my after. Oh, hang on. None of the boys are together. Patty. Yes, we need one of the 3 boys. Oh, here comes the water. We should make a little noise.